Imagine being told by the system that your newly assigned class is completely worthless, only to realize that the trash skill you were given actually allows you to commune with, awaken, and wield the ancient, soul-forged weapons that rule the world. Welcome to Dominion of Blades, the explosive new LitRPG adventure from Matt Dinniman, the mastermind behind the universally beloved Dungeon Crawler Carl series. If you love laugh-out-loud humor, deeply emotional character bonds, and a protagonist who uses his brain to completely break the rules of a brutal fantasy world, this audiobook will consume you. It is a masterclass in progression fantasy, blending a highly unique, crunchy magic system, tactical combat, and the signature heart and hilarity that Dinniman's fans crave. The narrative drops us into a ruthless, system-integrated realm where power and status are dictated by your connection to the Blades, ancient sentient armaments imbued with the echoes of legendary warriors. Our protagonist arrives in this world with nothing but a seemingly useless, glitched-out class that the local elites laugh at. But Dinniman excels at subverting expectations. What looks like a dead-end path is actually a hidden reality-breaking loophole. The atmosphere is thick with the tension of a world that wants to crush the weak, balanced perfectly by the protagonist's trademark pragmatic, slightly unhinged, and fiercely determined approach to survival. At the core of the book's addictive appeal is its brilliantly logical and highly tactical magic system. Dinniman treats the system not just as a video game overlay, but as a complex set of physical and magical laws waiting to be exploited. Watching the protagonist figure out how to synergize his worthless skills with the ancient memories of the Blades, forging unorthodox combat techniques that leave high-tier enemies utterly bewildered, is incredibly satisfying. The LitRPG elements are front and center, making every hard-earned stat boost, every new skill unlock, and every clever exploit feel like a massive dopamine-fueled victory. The audiobook narration brings the clash of steel and the hum of awakened soul magic to life, making the combat feel visceral and impactful. But beyond the stats and the spellcraft, the soul of Dominion of Blades lies in its characters. Dinniman is the undisputed king of making you laugh and cry in the exact same chapter. The protagonist isn't a flawless, chest-thumping hero. He's deeply human, fiercely loyal, and willing to make the hard, morally gray choices to protect the people he cares about. The found family dynamic he builds, complete with a hilarious, sarcastic companion, because it wouldn't be a Dinniman book without one, and a roster of deeply flawed but lovable allies, provides the emotional anchor of the story. Their banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity amidst the grim, high-stakes reality of their world. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The protagonist is forced into a high-stakes, lethal trial that tests every ounce of his cunning, his newly forged bonds with the Blades, and his sheer, unyielding willpower. The combat sequences are cinematic, highly strategic, and incredibly hype. He doesn't just win by having bigger numbers, he wins by outsmarting his foes, using the environment, and unleashing the terrifying hidden potential of his class. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance and raw power, delivering a massive payoff that shocks the elites and perfectly sets the stage for the next grand phase of his journey. Dominion of Blades is a triumph of the LitRPG genre. It is smart, hilarious, and unapologetically addictive. Matt Dinniman has crafted a phenomenal new series that proves he is a master of his craft. Plug in your headphones, draw your weapon, and join the protagonist. The system thought it gave him a trash class, but it just handed him the keys to the Dominion.